Hey, what's up, man? I
Bhillz,
appreciate having me. What's up, man?
how you
What's
feeling, big
good?
homie?
How you doing, man?
How you feeling, man? So, tell me about yourself, man. Where you from? What you do? What's good?
I'm from Houston. I'm mainly just
Ooh, H-Town.
I'm basically just all around artist and shit. I be singing, rapping, doing, producing, doing everything, but I don't really like to put like a certain, like how people be like trying to put people in a category and be like, oh, this person a rapper, or this person, you know? It's more like just like
Oh, I
multi
like
genre,
that.
you know what I mean? And just more all around artist, you know what I mean?
I like
Basically.
that.
I like that.
All right, so tell me
I
where
like
you
that.
from.
Hey, yo.
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Houston? You from Houston,
Yeah.
Texas?
Whoa. Yo,
How long?
shout out to H-Town because
So,
my family live in H-Town.
how long have you been doing music?
Shit. I've been doing music for probably like, man, since I was like 12 years old. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, for a long time. I started out just like, I used to just write raps all the time, you know what I mean? But I was like, at that time I was too shy because I didn't really know if I was good or not. So until I was like 17, you know, nobody even knew that I even rapped. You know what I mean? I would just sit there and write raps and sit there and just keep them to myself because I didn't know, you know what I mean? I didn't know if I was good enough until I, you know what I mean, got the courage to really come out and start coming with the bars and shit, you know what I mean?
As a matter of fact, send me some of your music in my messenger.
Okay.
Let me hear stuff.
I can just spit some.
Matter of fact, I even like that better. Go ahead, let me hear something. Spit something.
Let's get it.
Yo, I'm
Let's
lighting
get
kush, my mind is cooked. So many lines, it's like I'm writing books. I always find dying, yeah, I hardly cook. Just got the car shine, I know it's hard not to look. Like doing opiates, it's hard not to get hooked. I'm a little throwed off, so you got a part in the look. But I stay on my grind, so nothing's getting took. With this fucking pistol, I blow the heart out of crook. I make it look so easy, so it's harder than it looks. Staying on my grizzly from the morning to the evening, then I take a break, I'm eating, then I'm back OTing. Smoking so much weed that if you could, I'd probably be ODing in the hospital room. Cause this weed has got me feeding for them God-given views. So guys give me room, cause I'ma do what I do. Fuck what they tell me. This ain't school, you can't fucking fail me. So take a hit, inhale the weed. So much smoke I can hardly see. Sex so good, it's hard to leave. So if I don't say nothing will pardon me. Bitch, I'll call back probably. Don't fall back, I'll fall forward. Just got bored with the same shit, so I work hard to change it. Blast off spaceships, stay high, blaze splits, time flies, make hits and cash quick. So clean, no past this. Smoke green, no cash this. So hold it or you smoke it or you pass it. I'm so fucking past this. Got to sleep on fasting. Put it in dry foot on the gas and then I smash it. Speakers turned up, mind on the ground, you gotta stack chips. Skills is what you lacking. Bills we keep on stacking. Words speak loud, but we really see with actions. Reaction is incredible. Slapping right off that pedestal. Still hating over the same shit. Let it go, get over it. You psych can't pull sober, bitch. Walk up like it's a soda, bitch. Like I can keep going.
Let's go! Let's go! Hey yo, family. My name G City, right? My mother moved down. Yo, my mother moved down to Houston in 2002. But love is love, man.
Where did your inspiration come from around?
Like as far as rappers and shit?
I mean, what's your inspiration? What inspires you?
Just, I don't know, just music. Just music, basically. You know, just listen to music, you know, and just wanting to be like, wanting to kind of recreate that vibe that, you know what I mean? Because I like music that be like my goal is like I want people to be able to feel my shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I like them crunk type songs and shit, but I like them songs where people like really, you know what I mean, going through some shit and then they put in your music and shit and it kind of like you can speak for the people without a voice. You know what I mean? Or can't speak for themselves type shit. You know what I mean? That's why I make music, you know?
Damn.
You know?
It seems like you, Quality, and Brooklyn Empire seem to be gathering these type of artists.
Yeah.
With this spirit of revival of hip hop. And honestly, the problem is that, like, you know, I speak about this multiple times, how we have actually, hip hop has actually transcended culture.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It has transcended culture.
In every aspect.
Yes,
you know?
It has. And people, you know, a lot of times, right?
Yeah.
We are somewhat biased because we don't believe that it's hard for individuals to relate with our struggle as a people. You understand? So to hear you get up here, you know, and spit the way you spit, then that makes me feel proud because now I understand what my ancestors left.
Yeah.
That's a fucking fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's a fact, man.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a fact, man. Yo, my brother.
Yeah.
Keep going and keep believing in yourself.
I appreciate
So
that.
you got some music?
Yeah, I got music. I got 6 albums out right now. You can just type in Bhillz, like BHILZ, like anywhere, like yeah, YouTube, Spotify, all that type of shit.
Bhillz, how you spell it?
BHILLZ.
Let me see where you at.
There's a bunch of different profiles.
Yeah.
Hey, your family, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Keep going and keep growing.
I like this. I'm gonna try this one right here. This you?
All right, but this from the OG, man.
This you, life
keep
ain't
going
easy.
and keep growing, man.
Yeah, life ain't easy. Yeah.
Let's get into it, man. Hip hop and focus, yo. My brother, keep growing and keep going, man. OG show you that.
Yeah.
Anybody show you that?
Just relaxing in the mind, I'm speaking. What's exactly on my mind, I'm creeping. Just relaxing in the ride, I'm speaking. What's exactly on my mind,
The video crazy.
Yeah.
Play video. Yo, I like your lyrical content. You more of a hold on. Here's something a little different from you. I like your content. Your context is your content.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got a bunch of different types of music, like like that.
Nice track.
H-Town. H-Town in the building.
I see what kind of artist you are.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of crazy because I'll be the first one to tell you about genres and hip hop.
Yeah.
And the thing is, listening to you, you got your lyricism overshadows your tracks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You too lyrical for the tracks. You too lyrical for the tracks you're making. And no, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Actually, I feel your tracks, your lyricism is better than your tracks.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think you're a problem. Yo, listen. I'm gonna put you on to something, right?
Yeah.
I remember a long time ago. I was behind the wall, and I was in a day room. I was in the day room, the room where they got the TV and all that.
Yeah.
And niggas looking at rap videos.
Yeah.
And I remember Eminem came on, and the first track I heard from him was what was that? I'm cancerous, so you this with bandage.
That brain damage was like, yeah.
So niggas, nigga like, yeah, that's your black eye. And now mind you, niggas in jail wasn't feeling it. But I was listening, right?
Yeah.
And this happened to me twice. I was sitting there listening to him. I really didn't listen to the track. I was listening to him. If you responded back with a battle rap you got from cannabis, you beat with me, I'm even a score equally. They doing Chuck Springer, bitch ass leak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, yo, this nigga's a problem. Now, mind you, when I said this to dudes, like, yo, this dude gonna be a problem. He like, nah, son, this shit whack. I'm like, yo, homie, this nigga's a problem. Yeah. Now look at it. The second time it happened, I was in a box. I was at SHU. All we get in there is 1 hour rec and headphones. That's all you get, right? And I hear pun. You ain't the killer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And yo, I jumped up out my bed. Like, oh, shit, yo, what is? That's the first time I heard pun on a college stage. Yeah. I jumped out my bed. Oh, shit, yo, what the fuck is it? You know, I went crazy, right? Yeah. I see the same thing with you.
Well, because it's like people, they be too afraid to like something that like everybody, it's like everybody's just like, they're like a herd of sheep, you know what I mean? And they're all, and until somebody like, you know, comes over there and they're like, oh, this shit's cool, or you know what I mean? Nobody even wants to pay attention to it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's almost like you gotta create the herd so all the other herd will just start following you, you know what I mean? They're usually gonna be walking around in a field with a stick and people
yes,
like
yo, yes, yes.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, right? There's no trendsetter that wasn't hated.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody.
If everybody likes you, you ain't doing something right. The way I look at it.
If everybody likes you, see, my thing is this. If anybody opinion has an effect on you with your expression, something wrong with you.
Yeah. Yeah, too many people
talk to him, my brother.
But too many people they drain. Too many people are drained and exhausted at the end of the day just from worrying about what other people think about them, or just from being mad at people. You know? They be going to bed like, damn, I'm tired as fuck from hating all day. You know what I mean? Like, not, you know.
That's a fact, sir. That's a fact. Bro.
But the way I look at it is like,
listen, man.
The way I look at it is like this, like, you know, even if somebody's hating, I'm just glad that they noticing. You know what I mean? Like, for real, like...
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Like, for real, because, like, if it ain't nothing, like, I'm not going to even acknowledge some shit that ain't even, like, you know, important on some level. So the fact that somebody will even hate on you or you know, or acknowledge
talk to me, man.
It's because you're doing something, you know? And a lot of times it's what people, and especially what I noticed with, like, people, because, like, what it took me a minute to understand, because it's like I get a lot of love from people that I don't know, but people that know me personally, like people I went to school with, people like that.
Yes,
they like the last people to like want to show you love, you know?
Oh,
it's like, and it's because it's like whenever we're little and shit, everybody got a dream. You know what I mean? Everybody got some ambition, but at some point in their life they give up on that. You know what I mean? Yes. And because of that, they feel threatened by people that are still chasing their dream. You know what I mean? Because it's a reflection of the fact that they had a dream and they gave up on their shit. So because of that, they try to like beat your dream out of you and try to, you know what I mean? You could be sitting there, just got a Grammy and walk off stage and you'll have them friends be like, man, you ain't gonna make it.
Right.
You know, it's like, I got a Grammy, motherfucker. Be like,
exactly. You're right. Exactly.
Because listen, you know why?
Exactly.
Your
ambition,
evolution or achievement is a threat to somebody's sense of security. Mm-hmm. It's nothing.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's nothing. It's nothing personal. Yeah. But if you make it, it's a problem for me to acknowledge that, because if I do acknowledge it, then it's going to make me reflect on what I could have done.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. That's
you understand?
And that's a lonely place. And that's a lonely place.
So instead of me being mad at myself, I get mad at you and don't face the fact of my failure.
Exactly. You know? And the thing is though, it's like,
and you know what? And you know what? Hold on. And you know what? Not to cut you off. You know what I do is, homie? Shout out to H-Town, because my family live down there. I pay homage to you. And like I told you, keep going and keep growing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a difference. You understand?
You feel me?
Yeah.
And the difference is that I hear you and I want to hear more from you. And I'm paying homage to you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. For real. Respect. I appreciate y'all having me on here and shit too, for real. I really
most
do.
Definitely, yo.
Yeah, man.
Look, I told people, I don't mind interviewing artists. Your shit whack, your shit whack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even in that statement, that's an opinion.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, but the thing is though, is because what makes like a real artist or a real person is the fact that like somebody like, you know, they're gonna come out here and let's say like, you know, they'll be like, oh, you whack, you know, and then they're just gonna be like, oh, I'm whack and go home. You know, but then there's people that are gonna be like,
right.
They're gonna be like, hey, you're whack, and then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna prove to you that I'm not whack. I'm gonna be like, man, yeah, it'd be like, I'll be like, I want him to say if this one's whack. You know, like you know what I mean? That's what you gotta let it do is fuel you, because people let this shit just break them down. You know what I mean? Like you gotta believe in yourself.
You know something?
Yo, thank you for saying that, brother.
One of our big brothers up here, he asked me I think a while ago, and he said, What is hip hop to you? I think he spoke this to me and Tizzy.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, what does hip hop mean to y'all? You know, now, and this is how I responded. See, you see how you just said an artist and a rapper? See, an artist and music to me is spiritual.
Yeah.
It's a certain type of psychological disposition you got to have as an artist, because an artist is one who creates.
Yeah, and you speak for people that maybe can't be creative enough to be able to speak for themselves or reflect their own emotions that they're going through, you know?
And you have that voice, so you have a way to express something a lot of other individuals may have a problem with. You understand?
Yeah, because hip hop to me, like, man, like that shit, it's like my savior, you know what I mean? Because like without hip hop, I don't know what I'll be doing, because like, you know what I mean? Like whenever I be getting mad or discouraged, I mean, it's like a coping mechanism or like a way to just kind of like, you know how some people go to the gym, you know what I mean? And sit there and know, you know what I mean? Like that's the type of shit I do. I'll sit there, you know what I mean? If I need some inspiration, I'll go find somebody talking shit about me and then go into the studio and make a song. You know what I mean?
That's the fuel. That's the fuel.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just the motivation.
That's the fuel. Yo, my brother, yes, that's the fuel.
But it's like hip hop to me, like, because without
talk shit about me, doubt me. Talk that shit about me. That's the fuel.
Yeah, because without hip hop, I would seriously, I wouldn't have no way to be. I would just basically like explode. Like, you know what I mean? Like there'd be no outlet, no way. Like it might be some shit.
That's that Bhillz.
Like I could be mad about something else and make a song about something completely different. Like it's not like, you know, I gotta go in the booth and talk about whatever going through in my life, but it's just the emotion, the vibe, and the energy. You know what I mean? Like it's what make the track. You know, like that's what. You know, the fuel to the fire. You know
I respect that, yo. Yes. Thank you, my brother. Yes.
Hip hop, right?
That's that fuel.
Matter of fact, this is what I say. Negro spirituals was the first form of hip hop.
Yeah.
That's why you never hear it. Yeah. Because we never had no recording devices.
Yeah.
Think about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We never had no recording devices. So when you look at our ancestors, all they did was use their mouth.
Yeah.
Now when you see the next development, you come across what? Rhythm and blues.
Yeah.
Muddy Waters.
Yeah, yeah.
Now it's from the same spirit now.
Yeah,
now
and it kind of came from gospel too, you know? And gospel, soul, and all that.
That's a fact.
So now when you look at it, then you see jazz.
Yeah.
Another manifestation of an expression.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you see rock. Then you see hip hop.
Yeah.
See? So we're looking at the 5 evolutions of hip hop.
Yeah, for sure.
From Negro spirituals to R&B to jazz to rock to hip hop.
Well, it's just like nowadays, like, you know how like it started out like rock and roll, and then now you got alternative, you got all these, you know what I mean, like all this different type of shit that came off of that. That's how hip hop should be, because you know what I mean, like you can't really just say hip hop or rappers, you know what I mean, because there's like so many different types of categories, just like, you know, alternative or just like soft rock, all that type of shit.
Like for instance, hip hop is impossible. Look,
it's impossible to like everything. You can't be like, oh, I'm a fan of hip hop. It's like all hip hop.
No. What I mean,
you know what I mean?
What I mean is this: when you literally saying All right, watch this. Anytime, all right, watch this. Anybody, you got hip hop that's spread throughout the earth.
Yeah.
We got Arabs rapping. Chinese people want to be rappers, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But now watch this. The difference is, no matter who picks up our culture, it would almost be impossible to relate with the expression of hip hop. Yeah. Many others can relate with it based on their experiences of oppression.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
But us as a people will always own hip hop. Why? Because it's our culture. So you got now watch this. This was crazy. And it's not when you look at the expression of it, from jazz to rock, the BB King to Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes to Sugar Hill, the hibbity don't stop. We designed this culture.
Don't stop.
You understand? So now you got, just to be a rapper is cool, but that's just an aspect of hip hop.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's why I consider myself like an artist, though. You know?
What do you call it? When you look at trap, when you look at drill, when you look at reggaeton, all that came from us.
Yeah, for sure. But that's why I think about it.
Now it's being accepted.
Yeah.
At one point, they used to call our music jungle music.
Yeah.
You understand?
All music.
See,
all music, like rock and roll came from Chuck Berry. You know what I mean? Like everything. It's all Chuck like
Berry, rest in peace.
You know, but the way I look at it is like as an artist though, you have to be able to come into it because it's different. You can be on some culture shit. If it's just like if I was like I'm gonna become a rapper so I can sit here and I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make money. You know what I mean? But now I'm just trying to express my vibe, my story, my life, my everything. Exactly. You know what I mean?
That's hip hop.
If I can make a living for doing that, to be able to just fund, where I'd be happy if I could just quit my job and just be able to fund my career and just, live comfortably just making music. That's my dream. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here trying to be like, oh, I'm trying to market or songs or it's just because the way I look at it is like people that sit there and try to be like, that they try to jump on all the trends and shit. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, this is what's selling right now. So this is what I'm gonna sound like. Like the thing is with that is like whenever you do that, you got a shelf life. Because if you don't get that, so tracks out, then your shit's gonna sound like 4 years ago. You know what I mean? So whenever you're just authentic and you're just true to like who you are as an artist, and don't try to make songs like, you know what I mean? Like I let the songs make themselves, pretty much. You know what I mean? I don't be sitting there, sitting down trying to be like, all right, what am I gonna think about? What am I gonna do? I just a lot of times. You have a well-developed musical spirit. Yeah,
definitely. A lot of individuals don't have that. You see, when you said something that was very pivotal, and I've been saying this for the longest, that when you follow trends, it's the quickest way to an easy death.
Yeah.
You understand?
But now, the people that are doing that are the people that are just in it for the money. You know what I mean? That's why they follow trends.
That's what I mean. Even if you want to go in for the money, you won't get nothing.
I mean, everybody wants money. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I don't want. Like I ain't trying to be performing for free with a little hat right there on the side of the road type shit.
I can understand that. Like we do shows and stuff. I mean, but the thing is.
But that's the fruits of your labor, though.
Even if you wanted to get money,
you deserve that money, though. You know what I'm
saying? You're not gonna get it that way.
And the reason why you're gonna get it that way,
because see, the thing is this. The reason why you won't get it that way, because those trends that you're trying to follow already have icons.
Yeah.
So they're looking at you as an imitation.
And also, and not to cut you off, but also like because those trends that are just hitting, where normal America or normal people are following them, really that shit is what was cool like 2 years ago. Just the media just got onto it. Yeah, so really you're making music for the past, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly.
See, and honestly, that's why I say if a person is trying to embody the spirit of hip hop, you see, then you need to find who the icons are, who the pioneers are. You see,
for sure.
Where did this thing come from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because because back in the day, that's how it was though. Like Nas, when Nas came in, he's all about Rakim, all that. Like you know what I mean? Everybody used to pay homage. Even Eminem, you know, Eminem. But whenever he put out his albums, he lets you know, like he had his little, you know, rapper past hit, you know, quiz. You know what I mean? Let you know, like, you know, whenever he's like, take Big L and some Pac and some Big, like, you know, just letting you know. But now all these new artists are just disrespectful. They don't give a fuck. They're just like, man, fuck all them old motherfuckers that came before me. Like, you know, like they invented it. Like they sit there like, man, like I created this. Like you know, like people are so ignorant to the point where like you could write a song for them. You know what I mean? Get it to them and all that shit. And by the end of the day, they in their mind they believe that they wrote that song, that they're actually the talent behind everything. Whenever really it's just like it's almost like wrestling now. Like everybody putting on their costumes, going out there, but just like how wrestling, you know, people say it's fake and it's real. That's same with hip hop though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, motherfuckers are actually getting thrown off motherfucking cages on the nails and shit. People out here really dying and shit, but at the same time, they're doing it as a role. They're doing it for the publicity. They're doing it for the cheers. You know what I mean? They're doing it for the clout. Yeah. And basically, you know?
And instead of... You know, it's so crazy that looking at this, and I said it a long time ago, and I asked the question, and I said, where did this drill trap rap come from? Right?
Yeah.
Where did it come from? You see, and many people, and they jumped out here, they's like, yo, it came from Scotty. No, it didn't. Trap rap, drill rap.
Yeah.
Came from the East Coast. Gangster rap came from the West Coast.
Yeah.
But trap rap came from the East. How do you know? Who the first one to spit trap rap? Now mind you, listen, I ain't talking about B-rap. I'm talking about trap rap. Who brought it out? And nobody heard it. But some people did. Yeah. You know who did it?
Like Gucci
you know who did it?
Yeah. Who?
Biggie.
Who?
Biggie is the one who brought trap rap out.
Yeah, you're right, because with the 10 Crack Commandments and, you know.
Not that. You'll think that, see? 10 Crack Commandments. Nah. I'm talking about the way we spit.
Yeah.
Biggie. How? If you go back with Big, with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
All the dangerous. Ain't too many can bang with us. Straight up, we the danger dust. Label us notorious. Youngest nigga to love the bus and straight to us, and the nigga be gambling, scrambling. Going to restaurants, the mandolins and violins. And we sitting there trying to win and trying not to say weed and oxygen. Smoking oxygen. Steady counting them Benjamins. Nigga, you shit too. And if you knew what this game would do to you, Biggie brought it out.
Yeah.
28 years ago. Now mind you, so when you look at the development of hip hop, you gotta know who the icons is. So if you say like, yo, well, what was the difference? Who was groundbreakers? If you look at groundbreaking, Big really wasn't a groundbreaker.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes really was. Nas was the groundbreaker. Eminem was a groundbreaker. They lyricism. See, a lot of people were out of Biggie. Biggie was funny. He was a funny fat nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, even when you look at Pop wasn't a groundbreaker. Pop was a poet. He was literally a poet.
Pop was like a street prophet.
He's like a street poet.
Yeah.
You see? Nas is like an educated thug nigga.
And Nas is a street poet too, though, like street disciple.
Street poet. Street dreamer. So you look at groundbreaking, who broke in lyricism? Who broke in lyricism?
But then you could put people like Big L, because Big L was
Big L. Big L.
Like
Das Effect.
Yeah.
Foos Dickens.
Yeah.
The lyricism.
Yeah.
When you go to the West Coast, you get NWA.
Yeah.
Niggas with attitudes. See, you want to know something?
It's more like gangster culture.
That shows that hip hop, in its inception, was a global movement.
Yeah.
You see, this is why we can relate.
Yeah.
Look how we talking over hip hop. See?
Yeah.
It brings people together.
because a lot of it, like, not to say like, because like, I mean, racism definitely still like exists, but now it's more like classism, like in a way too. You know what I mean? Like it's more like it's just rich, poor, like, you know, and that's why hip hop's so more relatable nowadays, because everybody's going through it now too. You know what I mean? Like it ain't like everything so divided. You know what I mean?
And you know why?
Like,
and I'm glad
that's
you
a good name for an album too.
Right? See, you see that? See, I'm gonna tell you something. You gotta understand something. Racism takes two things: power and biasness.
Yeah.
Prejudice and power. You need power to be a racist.
It is like insecurity too, though. A lot of it's insecurity.
No, but
like,
we didn't even gotta go to the insecurity.
Yeah.
Who benefits politically and economically from racism?
The 1%. You know?
See, now what happens is when that barrier wall broke, everybody became a victim.
Yeah.
So now we like, no, wait a minute. I don't like him for because he's white, and man, this nigga suffering the same shit. You see what I'm saying? Now we start to think about our commonalities.
Yeah, exactly. And how we're similar, you know what I mean? Like, like so in the beginning, everybody came from Africa in the beginning, you know what I mean? We're all African.
And look, and I ain't gonna sit here and talk about, yeah, we all came from Africa. Fuck all that. Where we at right now? Because that knowledge not even working. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, you know, don't discriminate me because of this or that. My nigga, you hungry? I'm hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
You hurting? I'm hurting. I ain't got no time to be hating. It's too much work. It's too much work. And then on top of that, I'm broke. So I'm broke and angry and frustrated. You think I got time to hate?
I'm too broke to hate. I'm too broke to be hating right now.
For real.
That's how people need to think. That's how people need to think, is be like, I'm too broke to be hating. Instead of people,
I'm too broke to be hating.
Yeah, they be hating. They'll be like, man, you know, they be broken, and that's why they hate. You know,
that's not
they be like, man, I'm too broke. If you ain't got more money than somebody, you shouldn't hate on them. You know what I mean? Like, or not even money. It's just if you ain't doing better in your life than somebody, you shouldn't be hating on them. Talking about them. Like, it's like you can't take advice from people that are doing worse than you. You know what I mean? Like, if you ain't doing better than me, they don't give me no advice, you know?
You just gave me a new one. That's my 23 and 24. I'm too broke to be hurt. I'm too broke to be hating. Oh, that nigga hating on niggas. Nigga, I'm too broke to be hating. I got no time for it.
Hey, yo, Tizzy, what's good?
What's the what's
You know,
appreciate y'all.
Love is love.
Appreciate y'all for having him, man.
Yo, listen, man. It's always a pleasure. And honestly, what I love about this right now, we got St. Louis, Missouri, Houston, New York, and Florida on one platform. We got South Africa on her. South Africa.
We got who else on her?
We pulling a whole bunch of people together with one move.
Eastside, Illinois.
Yeah. And you know what I want to say is though, to my brothers right here, everybody out here, man, to my brothers right here on this platform, it's called unity, man. And this is what I see right here. It's called unity, and it's only a conversation.
And then, like I told the last group that wanted me to follow him, it's a free will move, because you know what I'm saying, we not forcing nobody to be her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's her because we want to be her. And like I was gonna speak on earlier what you said. I'm grateful to work for Bhillz and work with him, but most important, I honor you for even asking to be a part of my management company. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to seek orders. I want y'all to be able to seek my company. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And find my company interested enough to help you in your career, you know? So I don't really look for orders to come under my management company. It's out there for y'all to look it up when you're looking for a management company and see my company is what you looking for, you know?
It was what's meant to be is gonna happen, you know what I mean? Like people bump into each other because they're meant to bump into each other. Like we're just playing the play. The script's already written, you know what I mean? Basically,
it's definitely
you know what I mean?
Playing.
Nobody upstairs,